It's Britt Latrice and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here today. So for today's video, I wanted to revisit a subject matter from a previous video, which is luxury items that I purchased and have not worn. Guys, I have a new crop of them and I was like, we have to talk about it. So I wanted to kind of circle back and have some honest dialogue about some big bets that I made from a luxury standpoint that I won't say they're not working out, but they're not quite working out in the ways that I initially anticipated that they would. So let's get right into it. The first one, this is hard. So the first one is a little bit hard to admit, but it is my Chanel Classic Flap. Guys, y'all know how bad I wanted this. A lot of you guys, if you've been here for a while, have seen the full journey. You saw this go from my wish list to me getting a caramel boy bag, to me selling a caramel boy bag, to me finding this, getting this, and I still have not worn this out, like once, like at all. If you ask anybody that knows me, they probably wouldn't even think I have one in this color because it honestly has not seen the light of day. Clearly she's vintage, so she has seen somebody's light of day, but not in my wardrobe and in my style rotation. Honestly, guys, I think I can't even lie to you. I'm a little bit more precious with it than I thought I would be, and I try not to purchase handbags like that. I thought because it was vintage that I would feel a little less careful about it, but I'm really not. And I think because it is what I would consider to be like a fall winter color and the weather is so iffy in the fall slash winter, I always want to be careful like of some of the weather conditions that I bring it into, where I'll store it when I'm out and about, like how I'm gonna do with it. I just honestly, I have not gravitated towards it because I'm a little bit nervous about her. And not extremely nervous in terms of like safety per se, but more so like, are the conditions okay where she's gonna be all right? Like, are the conditions good enough for her? Because she needs star treatment. I know she's a little bit older, but she needs some star treatment, you know? So yeah. But now that another fall season has rolled around, I do want to be more intentional about wearing it. I have started to even pair it a little bit with things just to see which outfits in mine that it would just really go well with. But at the same time, you know, the other part of me is just like, girl, just throw that thing on. So yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But we have not done it. It's been well over a year and we definitely have not done it. So that is my confession. Man, I'm grown and I don't know what to do. I guess I had to make part 2 of my confessions. So that is where we are. Yep. Oof. You know, saying it out loud is like, you know, it's a very mid feeling, but I just had to, I'm just here to share. Okay. The truth is though, she is still a beauty and we just gotta stop overthinking it. Okay. Those are my marching orders. Okay. All right. On to the next one. Guys, this one's a little embarrassing because the reason that I haven't worn it is so silly. I just need to order an organizer for it and my dreams will come true, but this LV toiletry pouch. Guys, I purchased this in Paris a few years ago. I was so excited to get it. I was low-key mad at myself because I paid less buying the larger one in Paris at the time than I did purchasing the smaller one in America at the time. That was a huge mistake on my end. I will not do that again. But yeah, oof. She's so great and I see all the girlies use theirs and love theirs, so I just know I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I just need to do what I need to do to prep her to be very functional for me, and that's it. But I won't lie, every time I go to purchase an organizer for it, I always just prioritize something else. I really don't care. I'm like, yeah. But it's crazy because it's starting to mildly patina, very mildly. And I'm like, I haven't used it and it's patinaing. Of course it will, that's what Vachetta does. But I'm like, oh man, like, girl, use your stuff. Use your stuff. And I sprayed it and everything. It's like prepped and ready, minus the actual usage. So guys, of all of them, this one's probably the saddest story because it's the easiest to use, and yet here it is just collecting dust. But I will say for a little bit, it was like on display in my home. So she was more of like a piece to look at. But in terms of true functional use that I know it can have, we have not done that. And I am committed to doing it. Yeah. I'm not gonna say when, because y'all see how long it's been. It's been a few years, but we're gonna do it because this for a long time was a dream piece for me, and it really does have a great use case. It's one of the more functional luxury items. So I'm like, let's get it going. Next thing is an item that I actually picked up in Paris as well. And it is this Celine bra top. It's very simple. It's just like all black and it says Celine. Guys, it's interesting because I have really no real reason why I haven't been actually wearing this. I think, again, it's one of those things that I've been overthinking, but the one thing about this one is it does fit more like a sports bra versus like a crop top. It comes like right below, I would say, the bust, in my opinion, versus a little more in the middle or the lower part of your rib cage. And so I don't think I've just really thought to wear it too many times, and every time I do, I'm just like, oh, it just doesn't really work with what I got going. And it's very easy though, theoretically. So I think it's one of those things too that I can't overthink. The truth of the matter about this one too is that it's really like a relaxed top. So it's one of those things, thinking of it out loud now with you guys, I would say throw it on, throw some joggers on, call it a day. Maybe an oversized jacket and just keep it pushing. It's not something that was meant to be super high fashion. It's really one of those everyday simple things that just happens to be designer, and I think I need to think of it more as such, which I do, but sometimes like it just doesn't compute. I don't know. Yeah guys, it's one of those things that I really just thought I was gonna use and love way more than I actually did. And frankly, like, unless you really love Celine or your name is Celine, it's really not a luxury must-have. I had always wanted it, but now the hype has come, it has gone, I'm over it. And if you ask me, get one from Zara if you wanna save some money, get one from Aritzia if you wanna get a more high quality one that lasts you a little bit longer, but otherwise, yeah, keep it pushing. This last luxury piece that I purchased and have not worn is another pretty big disappointment, just because I was fiending for these. Before I had these, y'all, I was going crazy for them. And they are the Chanel dad sandals. I wanted these so bad. And then when they came out with the ones without the back strap that weren't so dad sandally, but more of a chunky dad slide, I was so excited. I ran to my SA and purchased these. And do you think I have worn these once? No. So disappointing. I don't even think about them. I don't even think to grab them. I don't even think of the outfits that I have that would go with them. I just literally, they are just one of those shoes that I keep in the box. They're just out of sight and out of mind. The Chanel dad sandal is still super cute to me. It's clearly not as trendy as it was, but it's still a moment within the Chanel shoe category for sure. But yeah, I think after I purchased these, I decided that I needed to take a break with Chanel shoes. I just wasn't gonna run to purchase them anymore like I had previously, because besides the loafers and the rain boots, I wasn't really too crazy about them in terms of like the way that it actually shows up in my personal style and in my wardrobe. If I'm gonna be honest, because I got the Hermes Chypre sandals, I really just probably, actually, I know I didn't need to double down on this style from a luxury standpoint. I was so excited when I did, and I still stand by the fact that I still love a luxe slide. It is still to me like the equivalent of a Birkenstock slide. Chanelified. But I probably Could have pumped the brakes a little bit and held off. But you know, we'll see what happens and I'll keep you guys posted, of course. So that is the latest batch of luxury purchases that I made but have not worn. Ooh. Making that video is always so reflective. My goodness. That rounds out everything I have for you guys today. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload. I'll chat with you later. Bye.